Hey guys, this is Teja. I'm part of the European Customer Success team. And today I'll be doing this workshop about EverXChange. Essentially, we're going to look at the different opportunities that you can discover using EverXChange. And I'll also be hosting this along with my colleague Jenny, who's also on this call. Great. If you have any questions towards the end of this workshop, you can put them in actually in the question and answer box in the Zoom, and I'll get to them towards the end of this session. Essentially, we want to make sure that we cover all the basic information so you know how to use EverXChange and also the different features that we have. So the first agenda for this call or this workshop will be introduction to EverXChange, explaining how our feeds functionality works, our marketplaces product, and also some fun facts about EverXChange. Of course, any questions, we're happy to help you with as well. Great, let's get started. So, what is EverXChange? EverXChange is Everflow's proprietary self-serve API integration solution, and it actually consists of two parts. One is the feed section, and the other is a marketplace, which is comprised of two parts, which is the partner discovery, and the other is the advertiser discovery. To go back a little bit in time to explain how this came about, essentially EverXChange started as a demand-side integration, and this allowed you to connect with advertisers and pull in your offer details into your account via an API, and this streamlined the process of setting up offers in your account. Later on, a few months ago, we released the marketplace product, which actually allows you as a brand and advertiser to connect with media partners, and also if you are a media partner, to connect with brands and advertisers and companies that have demand. Let's look into this a little bit more in detail. So let's start with the feed. Feeds allow you to set up a technical API connection to pull in the offer details, advertiser details into your account without having to manually set up those offers into your Everflow account. So you will need a business relationship before you can build this technical connection with the demand side partners. So essentially, let's say you have two advertisers, advertiser ABC, who is currently using Everflow as a platform, and they have about 100 offers that you want to run. And there's another advertiser, XYZ, who has about 200 offers, and they are using another third-party tracking platform, and you want to pull those 200 offers into your account as well. So you are obviously company awesome, and you want all these 300 offers in your account, and you're using Everflow. Using a feed, what you can do is you can get an API key from these advertisers. So you establish a business relationship, and you essentially get an API access to these advertiser systems. And what you will do with that API key is you will set it up into the feed, and you'll create a feed, two separate feeds in Everflow, which will pull in these offer details and automatically set them up in your account. So the manual process of going in and actually setting up these offers, looking at the offers in these advertiser systems, all that has been sort of bypassed, and you are able to create offers at scale, which would previously take you a lot of effort and time. So that's just a basic overview of how feeds work in theory. To give you a little snapshot of how it looks like in the system itself, when you navigate to EverXChange and you go to feeds, you actually see an overview of all the feeds that are set up in your account. You'll be able to filter between the different feeds that are set up using the filters at the top. And you'll also see a list of how many offers are pulled in using these feeds in the summary section here. Essentially, what this feed will do is it will connect with the advertiser system, and it will check the offers that have been pulled in. So it will import the offer itself from the advertiser, but it will also check the status of the offer. It will check the offer details. And if there are changes done in this offer, so let's say the advertiser has paused this offer, then automatically that change will be reflected in Everflow in your offers, and your affiliates will also be able to see that change because of this connection, this feed that is set up. And that's why it's so powerful, because it's a very easy way to manage bulk offers without having to manually check every time what has changed in the offer and having to do that change in your account manually. So in this overview here, you will see sync frequency, and that's essentially how often our system is talking to the advertiser system, and the sync has happened between the two systems. And other information here you also see. So let's say you edit this, this feed, or you set up a feed for the first time. What kind of information could you actually do? So this is how it would look when you're actually setting up a feed from scratch. So you would get an API key from the advertiser. You would place that API key here, and you would actually go in and essentially set up this feed from scratch. So you would give it a name, you would create an advertiser for it, or associated with the existing advertiser. You would then create a logic for how the offers would be actually pulled in. So that's the step 2. The third step is about offer details itself. So how the offers will be set up in your account once they have been pulled in from the advertiser. In the 4th step, you would actually go in and set up the partner level control. So you would control how your affiliates are seeing these offers and what their payout will be and all of that information. And the last step will be just about the feed itself, how often and how you're going to update this feed. So that is the control section. If you would like more information on how this process looks like, we have a lot of good articles and webinars that explain how this would work. And yeah, we're happy to go into it more in detail after this session as well. Great. I hope you have a good understanding of how feeds work in Everflow. Moving on to the next part of EverXChange, and this is marketplaces. So this is actually a very cool product that we released, because essentially what we saw that a lot of Everflow companies were using our feeds and finding a lot of good success with it. So what we realized that, let's say there's a company that is an advertiser and a company that is a publisher, and they're both using EverXChange. And they're setting up these feeds and connecting with each other to pull in the offers, right? So we wanted to make this process of actually setting up the feed and all of that more simplified, because the feed itself, of course, you set it up, but you still have to set up the conversion tracking part of it. So you would have to create a postback and send that to the advertiser and ask them to implement it. And you would also have to do a test conversion. All that stuff still existed. So we wanted to streamline that part of the process a bit more, and we essentially created 2 functionalities here. So one is the partner discovery feature, and the other is the advertiser discovery feature. And they both work very similar to each other. And as from the name you could have guessed, partner discovery allows advertisers to discover partners that are using Everflow. So essentially it would be a separate tab, and the advertisers would be able to go through the list and check which partners are available in Everflow. Similarly, if you are a publisher or you own traffic sources and you're looking for demand, you could use the advertiser discovery functionality, and you'll be able to connect with that advertiser via the marketplace tool that we have. So what is the marketplace in general? It is a private marketplace, and it makes it easy for you to discover and automatically connect to partners and advertisers in the Everflow ecosystem. So all advertisers and partners are essentially Everflow customers, so that's why it's a private marketplace. And essentially what happens is that the conversion tracking part that is existing between the advertiser and the publisher is automatically taken care of in the back end. So you would not have to go in and set up postbacks or do test conversions. Essentially, our system knows that because of both accounts being Everflow accounts, an advertiser and a publisher account, in the backend we'll be able to connect it, and we'll be able to create seamless conversion tracking between those accounts. Yeah, and another thing that we would offer with this marketplace is full transparency. So you have access to the data, you have access to the discovery process, you know exactly who you're connecting with and how many offers you are running through this feed system, right? So it's nothing is really hidden. It's open for you guys to discover for yourself. And also, again, this is a technical tool, so it is not a replacement for a business relationship. So it's important to know that we enable you to achieve success on your business relationships. It's just allowing you to technically connect and set up offers at scale much faster. Great. And we also work with a curated list of partners. So our marketing team is actually working with that and streamlining the process for publishers in this ecosystem. I see some questions already. I'm just going to take them towards the end. I hope that's okay. In the last section of the marketplaces, what I wanted to show you is how it actually looks like. So this is a screenshot from our publisher or partner discovery marketplaces. And essentially what you do is when you click on it, you will be able to filter between the different, let's say, partners that are available. So you will be able to say, okay, I want to look for partners only who are active in the entertainment vertical or in the fashion vertical. You'll also be able to say, I only want to run with partners who are in certain geos, for example. So you can use these filters and then actually narrow down on which kind of partners you actually want to work with, right? And you can also use the search functionality at the top here for keywords. So every time a company signs up to EverXChange marketplaces, we collect these keywords based on their input, and we display them also here at the bottom. But you can also search with this functionality through different parts of the partners that are there, and you'll be able to find exactly the partners you're looking for. Great. Yeah, so now that we talked about the marketplaces, I just want to give you an idea of how easy it is to actually connect with another company. So let's say you have this advertiser company, and that is ABC, and you want to connect with a partner that is already in EverXChange. So you first go into your system. So you go into EverXChange and you click on Partner Discover, and you found an exact partner you want to work with. So what you do is you hit this button called Invite, and automatically you, what our system will do is based on your action, we will send an email notification to that publisher. So you've identified this publisher as someone you want to work with. We will send that notification to that publisher via email, but also via the UI. So they will get in their account a notification that you as an advertiser are interested in working with them. And from the UI, what they will do is they will accept to work with you. So they will hit approve from their end. And essentially, what we will do at that point is automatically look through the offers in your system and import those offers into the publisher account. So you don't have to do anything else except ensure that your offers are correctly visible for the affiliate that has been that you have been inviting to run. And those offers from your system are imported into the company, the publisher 123's account, and a feed is actually set up in their system to import your offers in. And in your system, what happens is this publisher, partner 123, will be created as a new partner in your account. And you will not have to set up postbacks. You will not have to do anything else. Automatically, they can pull tracking links that have been visible for them in their account, and they'll start sending traffic to you. So essentially, it's a very easy setup process and will help you run offers at scale without having to go through a lot of manual steps. Great. Moving to the fun facts of EverXChange. Yeah, so this is a quick overview of the partners that we have currently using EverXChange. We are working with over 50 plus partners currently in our publisher discovery feature, and we are working with over 150 advertisers currently in our advertiser discovery functionality. In total, we have over 50,000 offers that have been run through this marketplace environment, and we are adding new partners and advertisers weekly to this. We have about 50 plus verticals that you can choose from currently from the EverXChange. And yeah, the marketplace was actually only launched in November. So these stats are pretty great. We're very happy with this, and we wanted to share this with you as well, of course. So you can actually import up to 25,000 offers per month for free using this tool. So right now there's no additional charges that you need to pay for using this functionality. So if you like any of these partners that you currently see in your EverXChange environment, you can start the process. So to give you a little bit more information on how you can use this, we have the next section here, which explains how you will be actually able to use marketplaces. So first step is you can email support, right? You can reach out to us via the support email that we have, or you can chat with us via the awesome in-platform customer support chat functionality. And of course, we will be able to start the process for you once you do that. Essentially, advertisers fill out a form, and that's actually a description of your company, the verticals, the geo-targeting, and allow traffic channels that you want. And once you fill this form out, our marketing team can actually create this sort of card for you. So we'll create you as a separate entity and be able to update the UI with you as a potential advertiser. If you are interested in being a publisher, being listed as a publisher in EverXChange, then you will have to have a brief call with our marketing team. And you will also have to fill out another form that includes a description of your company, verticals, and interests in geo-targeting and all that stuff. And essentially, it's the same process. There's two different forms. And the partner discovery like functionality in your UI will be created, and then you'll be able to start using EverXChange automatically. Great. So yeah, that was our, our presentation for today. I'm just going to go in and check if there are any open questions I can help out with. Okay, I see some questions. Okay, I think all the questions are actually answered, so this is perfect. Yeah, so right now I'm really glad that you guys were here and you were able to participate in this. I do see that you have the ability to join our conference via Remo. So this is our, so the next workshop is actually tracking methods that my colleague Pete and Bonnie will actually present. And that will be in about 10 minutes. So we have a small break here. During this break, if you would like to connect with our Everflow team, you can attend this virtual conference space by clicking here on this link. I'll also put this link in the chat in a few minutes. But essentially, this is the link that you can join for the rest of the day. So right now it's under construction, but it should start being useful in a few minutes. So once it's up and running, we'll send you an update and you'll be able to access other conference attendees, also chat with CS personnel via this link. So essentially, you'll be able to yeah, enjoy the rest of the conference with this link as well.